Conditional type 2. What is a conditional sentence? Conditional sentences are the sentences that have two parts. If clause, the condition, plus the main clause, the result. For example, if you went to bed earlier, you wouldn't be so tired. If I were taller, I would buy this dress. If you went to bed earlier is the condition. You wouldn't be so tired is the result. How many types we have in English? In English, we have 4 types of conditionals. We have the conditional type 0, the conditional type 1, the conditional type 2, and the conditional type 3. Conditional type 2. In a type 2 conditional sentence, the tense in the if clause is the simple past, and the tense in the main clause is the present conditional, or the present continuous conditional, and it becomes if plus simple past plus simple present. For example, if I were a plant, I would love the rain. But don't forget the notes. It is correct and very common to say if I were instead of if I was. About its function, the to conditional is used to refers to an unlikely or hypothetical condition in its probable result. These sentences are not based on actual situation. In type 2 conditional sentences, the time is now or any time, and the situation is hypothetical. Examples: if I were the teacher, I would give everyone the answers. But I am not the teacher now. If the weather was not so bad, we would go to the park. But the weather is bad, so we cannot go. If I knew where they were, I would go and meet them. But I don't know where they are. The order of clauses. As in all conditional sentences, the order of the clauses is not fixed. What does that clauses mean? It means the two parts that I have already mentioned. We have the first part, which is the conditional, and the second part, which is the result. Therefore, our sentence can start by the result, then the conditional, or by the conditional, then the result. For example, if I had her number, I would tell her. I would tell her if I had her number. As you see in the first example, you can start by the if clause, then the main clause. But you need to put the comma before adding the main clause. But in the second example, you can start your sentence by the main clause, then the if clause, without adding any comma, and the sentence becomes, I would tell her if I had her number. Can we use modals instead of just using would in this conditional type? About modals in conditional type 2. You can also use modals in the main clause instead of would to express the degree of certainty, permission, or a recommendation about the outcome. For example, we might buy a larger house if we had more money. He could go to the concert if you gave him the ticket. If you called me, I couldn't hear. Now, let's see some exercises.